Hi everyone. This is a response to a question I had about the H4 video I posted, and it's relevant to all time frames as well. So it's not just a H4 scenario; it's H1 as well. And the question is, can you just do away with the reverse trade and just take the high-low trades? And the simple answer to that is yes. It's actually a good way to trade, and you can perhaps trade more pairs because it's less intensive, and you can set alerts much easier to alert you when a trade's required as well. So I just a quick example of that would be here this week. So we're at the low, we're looking for a breakout high. Okay, so here's our first breakout, and then we'd hold that until we had a short trade from the high. Okay, and the first one that happens is here, coming from the high, price closed down, broke out. Okay, and the stops always go over the high or low. Okay, now obviously at this point you can close the long or you can keep the hedge. Okay, if you close the long and you take this short, then you don't take any long trades until you get a new low. Okay, so this short you would just hold until you wanted to take profit or you had a new low. Okay, obviously when it gets when prices moved in your favor a certain distance, there's no issue with moving this one to break even. Okay, I'll just go through and do another example here. So start of the week, we're at the high and low. We're obviously at the start. First breakout is a short, so we mark that as the high. Then we'd have this breakout as the low of the week, and we'd have a hedge. This long gets stopped out here. We make a new low, and now we have a new hedge. Now this short gets stopped out. Price comes up, and then this would be our first entry from the new high, and then this one stops out, and then we get a breakdown from the high here, which also would have been stopped out. Okay, and this long you would have either taken profit here or here. Okay, and the idea with this is to have consistent small wins, and for the week basically. Obviously you're going to get losing weeks. There's no way of avoiding that. Here we go short and then probably get into a hedge here, and that short probably stopped out here, and then you'd have a new high and it would be long from here. Then this would stop out as price broke up, and then you'd have a short from here, either hold this hedge or take the profit. Okay, here a short from here and a long from here. Long stops out when price made a new low, and didn't get a breakout here to enter with the long. Okay, so then your short would have got stopped out up here, and then we'd have a short from here, and that would have run down to the end of the week. So this one clearly a losing week, and low volatility, ranging. Those are the weeks that you're going to lose on. Let's just go and have a look at the next week. Long from here, short from the high, that would have stopped out, and then the next short would have been up here or this breakout if you were sleeping then. And again, option to close your long here or hold the hedge. When you got to the end of the week here, you at some point here you have an option of, you know, this one's still in a few pips profit and this is in profit. You can look at your loss there. If you've got a net win for the week, you can close it out, okay? Or you can just let the hedge run through into next week. Leave this low, leave this high, and let it run through into next week. And then when we do eventually break out of that hedge, we move down to here, and you get a very nice win on that one. Let's just go through that next week. Where was your first breakout? Here, stop over the high, and then here for a long stop under the low. Price breaks down and stops out the long. Here would have been your next one. Also stops out and then price breaks down again. So one large win this week and 2 small losses. These weeks with high volatility, big range between the high and low, you know, very nice. You make decent profit on those weeks. And just do one more week. First trade would have been from a low, and then from the high we have this hedge. The long stops out over here. You take another long here. That one also stops out as price breaks down to the end of the week. So again, just that one winning trade and those 2 small losers. So, you know, that's it. That kind of simplifies it even more if you're just working from the high and low. If you're consistent with that and you can stick to those rules, then, you know, it works really nicely. So again, leave me your comments, do some testing. The guy who posted the question about this did quite a bit of testing, and he kind of used a move to break even after a certain amount of pips as well. You know, that's something that you can incorporate if you like that sort of thing. The only problem with the move to break even is you can have a scenario where you're holding, say, a short and a long hedge, and price goes up, taps that out at break even, and then reverses down, and then you've not got that opportunity for a high, because it doesn't actually make a new high. It just comes up and reverses. So bear that in mind and avoid anything where you move to break even too quickly. I hope that helps. Leave your comments if you want some more examples. I'll do another video, and I will see you all on Monday.